This man tastes the soil before opening each grave. He first puts cemetery soil in his mouth to sample. Only when the taste is normal does he signal his assistants to begin digging. However, today Nick sensed something unusual after tasting the soil around the cemetery. His expression immediately became grave. When he approached for a closer look, he discovered this simple tombstone had no name engraved on it. After careful examination, he found only a string of numbers beginning with 3 and 8 in the bottom right corner. Nick immediately felt an ominous premonition. These numbers must hide a secret. He surveyed the surroundings, evaluating the cemetery's location. That sense of unease grew stronger. He had never seen a place with such thick negative energy. Moreover, there were fox tracks near the grave. Places where foxes appear are unsuitable for burying the deceased. He couldn't understand why his client insisted on burying his grandfather here. If they persisted in opening the coffin, everyone present would likely meet with misfortune. Returning to his client's residence, Nick finally understood the client's predicament. It turns out the client's grandfather was reportedly a war hero during World War II. Years ago, a Japanese monk nicknamed Fox arranged for his grandfather to be buried in that location. Due to rampant grave robbery at the time, they chose a modest burial, without engraving any identifying information on the tombstone. But since the client's father passed away, a series of strange occurrences began happening in the family. Understanding the full picture, Nick decided to speak frankly. He explained that the numbers in the bottom right corner of the tombstone were geographic coordinates, marking the exact location of the grave. That area was an inauspicious place, completely unsuitable for burial. The monk nicknamed Fox must have had hidden motives for choosing that location for burial. To unravel this mystery, Nick and his team decided to choose an appropriate time to open the coffin and investigate. After completing a series of complex rituals, Nick directed several strong men to begin digging. At this moment, he was visibly tense, worried about unexpected situations. After half an hour of laborious digging, they finally saw the coffin. When Nick and his companions just entered the grave, a chilling cold air hit them. They cleared away the soil covering the coffin and discovered a layer of red fabric covering it. Though others didn't understand its significance, the experienced Nick recognized at a glance. This was characteristic of Japanese funeral customs. The red cloth recorded the identity and official position of the deceased. At this moment, Nick suddenly understood. No wonder the client's family was so wealthy. His grandfather wasn't a Korean war hero, but a trader who had sided with Japan. The coffin was crafted from precious wood, which in the past, only the noble class was entitled to use. The string of numbers beginning with 3 and 8 on the tombstone was not only the coordinates of the burial site, but also marked the position of the Korean DMZ. Realizing this, Nick immediately understood the gravity of the situation. The Japanese monk's placement of the grave at this location